Most people believe saving money makes them rich, but wealthy individuals follow a completely different rule about money entirely. From childhood, we hear one repeated advice everywhere: save money carefully, and someday financial success will surely arrive. James followed that advice faithfully for years, dropping coins into his savings jar, believing discipline would eventually create wealth. Months slowly turned into years, yet Ravi noticed something troubling. His savings increased slightly, but life remained financially unchanged. Meanwhile, wealthy people around him behaved differently, rarely discussing savings, yet somehow building significantly larger financial fortunes. This difference confused Ravi deeply because everything he learned suggested saving money was the safest path toward wealth. But wealthy investors quietly followed another philosophy, focusing less on saving money and more on multiplying money. Saving protects money from spending mistakes, but protection alone rarely produces meaningful wealth across long periods. True wealth usually appears when money starts working actively, generating additional income instead of sitting idle. The simple truth slowly changed James' perspective, forcing him to reconsider everything he previously believed about financial success. He noticed wealthy individuals rarely store large piles of cash without purpose or productive financial direction. Instead, they constantly move money into assets designed who grow steadily over time through patience and smart decisions. Assets behave differently from savings because they actively produce additional money while you continue living daily life. Savings slowly grow only through deposits, while assets can multiply well even without constant manual effort. This discovery fascinated Ravi because he realized rich people were not ignoring saving. They simply prioritized growth first. For them, money represented opportunity, a powerful tool capable of building larger systems, generating continuous financial returns. Average savers focus on protection, but investors focus on expansion, multiplying resources through strategic financial decisions. That single difference gradually separates ordinary financial habits from powerful wealth building strategies used by successful investors. James began studying how wealthy people treat money like seeds planted carefully into productive financial soil. Seeds stored forever never grow, but planted seeds eventually multiply into something far greater over time. Money behaves similarly. Hidden savings stay static, while invested money slowly grows stronger with time. Understanding this changed James' entire perspective about saving habits and financial growth possibilities ahead. He realized saving money was not wrong, it was simply incomplete without investing for growth. Wealthy individuals combine discipline with opportunity, transforming stored money into engines, producing additional income streams. Slowly, Ravi understood rich people focus less on holding money and more on directing money intelligently. Because direction determines growth, while idle money slowly loses potential opportunities around it. James started asking an important question about money that many people never consider seriously. Instead of asking how much should I save, he wondered how can money grow faster. That single question opened an entirely new financial world James never explored before. Because wealthy investors design systems where money multiplies quietly while time works patiently behind the scenes. This concept felt strange initially, but gradually started making perfect logical sense to James. Money invested correctly becomes a silent worker producing income continuously without constant supervision. Saving alone cannot create that effect because stored money rarely multiplies itself automatically. Investments, however, introduce growth engines powered by time, patience, and smart financial placement. Gradually, Ravi realized why wealthy people rarely celebrate simple saving milestones publicly. Their real focus remains on growing assets capable of creating financial independence later. That understanding slowly replaced James' fear of investing with curiosity and motivation. Because every successful investor once began exactly where Ravi stood today. The difference was they chose learning over fear and growth over simple financial comfort. This mindset shift marked the beginning of James' real financial education journey. Soon he would discover an even more powerful force responsible for massive wealth creation. A force so powerful it quietly transforms small investments into extraordinary financial results. Many people hear about it, but few truly understand its long term impact. That hidden power is called compounding, and it changes everything about money. And once Ravi understood compounding, his entire view about saving and investing changed forever. Because compounding rewards patience and punishes those who wait too long before investing. This realization explained why wealthy people move money quickly into productive investments. And Ravi finally understood why the rich don't simply save money, they grow it. Compounding begins quietly, growing slowly at first, which is why most beginners underestimate its incredible long term wealth building power. Ravi invested a small amount monthly, unsure whether anything meaningful would actually happen in future years ahead. During the first year, growth looked disappointing, almost flat, making Ravi question if investing really works. But experienced investors understand early years are always slow because compounding requires patience before powerful growth appears. Instead of quitting, Ravi kept investing consistently every month, regardless of temporary market movements or small progress. This discipline slowly built the foundation necessary for compounding to begin accelerating wealth later. After several years, James noticed something surprising. The graph finally started rising faster than before. Compounding had finally started working, turning small consistent investments into noticeably larger financial growth. Money now generated additional money automatically, which again produced even more growth through time. This cycle repeated continuously, slowly transforming James' modest investment into a powerful financial engine. James finally understood why wealthy people prioritize investing rather than storing large amounts of idle savings. Idle money remains stagnant, while invested money constantly searches for opportunities to grow further. The wealthy design systems where money multiplies quietly without requiring daily attention. Time becomes the most valuable partner when money stays invested for long uninterrupted periods. Many beginners fail because they expect quick results instead of trusting the long compounding process. Patience allows compounding to transform ordinary savings into extraordinary financial outcomes. Ravi continued investing consistently, ignoring short term noise and focusing only on long term growth. Years passed and his portfolio slowly expanded far beyond his original expectations. This movement proved that disciplined investing beats simple saving over long periods. The wealthy understand this principle deeply, which is why they rarely rely on savings accounts alone. Instead, they build diversified investments designed to grow continuously over decades. These assets gradually produce income streams which strengthen financial independence later. Saving remains useful for emergencies, but investing drives real wealth creation. That balance between safety and growth defines intelligent financial strategy. James adapted this balanced strategy carefully after understanding the difference clearly. Soon his investments started producing visible financial momentum year after year. This momentum encouraged James to stay disciplined during both market ups and downs because long-term investors focus on decades instead of temporary daily movements. That mindset separates wealthy investors from ordinary savers. James finally realized wealth building is a marathon rather than a sprint. Patience, discipline, and compounding eventually create powerful financial results. Now Ravi understood why rich people rarely talk about simple saving. Their focus remains on building assets capable of growing continuously. Assets work tirelessly even while the investor sleeps. This silent growth is the true secret behind many wealthy individuals. Saving protects money, but investing multiplies it dramatically over time. That difference explains why the rich treat money differently. James' journey proved ordinary people can follow the same strategy successfully. It simply requires knowledge, discipline, and patience. Anyone willing to learn investing can begin building real wealth gradually. Small consistent actions eventually produce massive financial outcomes. This is the hidden truth behind long-term wealth creation. The rich do not simply save money, they deploy it strategically. Every dollar becomes a worker building additional income. That system continues growing long after the initial investment, and that is exactly why wealthy people rarely rely only on saving, because true wealth grows from investing money wisely, not simply storing it. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you understand my language, and please like the video, subscribe the channel, and and also share the video. Thank you.